Google NixOS and click the first link. Go to the Downloads page at the top. Scroll past the Nix Package Manager section. Arrive at the NixOS section and select your version. I picked 64-bit Intel GNOME. Google VirtualBox. Go to the Downloads section at the top. Select the version for the computer you're currently on. For me, it's an Intel Mac. This will download VirtualBox. Do the normal installation stuff. Open the VirtualBox application. Yours won't have anything here. Click New. This will bring up a window to make a virtual machine. Give it a name, click the drop-down to select an ISO, navigate to the ISO we downloaded from the NixOS website, keep the type as Linux, select Linux 2.6, keep the version as 64-bit. Click Next. This will bring up a window to select how much RAM and how many threads you want your virtual machine to have. I'll move both sliders to half of what my Mac has. Then click Next. This will bring up the virtual hard disk window. I dragged mine to allocate somewhere between 100 and 200 gigs. Then click Next. Click Finish. This will bring you back to the main VirtualBox window, but this time the new machine we just made is here. Select your new box, then click Settings. This will bring up the Settings window. If you are like me, you'll avoid expert mode like it's the plague. Click Advanced. In Shared Clipboard, click Bidirectional. Scroll down to Display or click Display on the left. Drag the video memory slider to 128 megs. Then click OK. This will bring you back to the main VirtualBox screen. Select your box, then click Start. This will start the box, and it will show some screens like this. Just let it do its thing. You'll land on the desktop with the NixOS installer open. You can close out of these messages on the right. Click anywhere on the screen, and it will readjust to fill. Select your language, then click Next. Select your time zone, then click Next. Select your keyboard. Most people will do default, but I'll do Colmac because I'm a nerd. Then click Next. This will bring up the Users window. Type in your name and it will make a login name for you. Make a password. Check the box to use the same password for the admin account. Then click Next. Leave the desktop as GNOME, then click Next. Check the box to allow unfree software. This will let you install things like VS Code. Then click Next. In the Partitions window, the storage device should be the one we made in the VirtualBox. In the two options, click Erase Disk, then click Next. This will bring up the summary view. Read it if you want. Click the Install button on the bottom that's kind of hard to see. It will then start installing and show windows like this. It will probably get stuck at 46%. Mine does too. Just wait, it will keep going. When it finishes, it will show an all done screen. Don't check Restart. We'll do that manually. Hit the Done button on the bottom right corner. Click the X to close out of your VirtualBox. Be sure the power off option is selected, then click OK. This will bring you back to the home screen. Be sure your box is selected, then click Settings. Click the Storage button on the left or scroll down to the Storage section. Click the disk drive. Click Remove Attachment, then click Remove in the pop-up. Click the Controller IDE. Click Remove Controller, then click OK. This will bring you back to the main menu. Be sure your box is selected, then click Start. Let it do its thing with screens like this. It will eventually get to a screen like this. Again, we can close out of the things on the right, click your name and log in with your password. You're in. Welcome to your NixOS VirtualBox.